Whatty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And, well, the House of Mouse is evolving into one of the biggest powerhouses of anime. But before I get into this story, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis like this video. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to this article we're going to be covering up in here. That will be in the description box below as well. So, well, I was looking for articles, to cover for Bounding. And as soon as I saw this, I knew I had to cover it for my channel because I previously covered Disney Japan when they revealed that they were going to bring more anime overseas, and that not just that, but that they were going to make sure that the localizations were completely uncensored, as well as the anime be uncensored. So anyways, let's get to the story, see what's in store for us here. Here we go. This blows my mind here. Disney Animation has a history spanning approximately 100 years. Anime, which was greatly, it was greatly influenced by this. And this has undergone a unique evolution and is now popular and attracting a lot of attention all over the world. Well, each video distribution service, kind of like with Netflix and Amazon Prime Video and Hulu Japan, et cetera, is focusing on Japanese anime. Disney's video distribution service, Disney Plus, also has made a full-scale entry into the distribution of Japanese anime in 2021. For those of you that don't know, streaming services, as I said, like Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Hulu Japan, they started fully paying attention to the Asian market because in like 2020, 2021, because that's when they really started entering into streaming. That's why they're not paying so much attention to like the American market as much anymore, which is fine with me because I like all the anime coming out of Japan. And I know a lot of people are liking all the K-dramas coming out of Korea as well. Let's see. So this is the question here. Why is Disney focusing on Japanese anime? And Takuto Yawata here, the head of Japanese animation at Disney Plus, he's here to answer that. So the anime market has changed significantly in 10 years. And frankly, it's not just the animation market in Japan that's changed. It's also the, from what I've been told, the working environment has really changed for the better. It used to be horrible, but it's a lot better from what I've heard. In October 2021, Disney Plus launched a brand called Star. Until then, it had mainly distributed content from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, etc. But with the new brand, it has greatly expanded its Japanese content, including the latest movies, original works, and anime. For those of us in the US, we haven't gotten Star yet. Worldwide, well, I should say everywhere else they have Star. For us in the US, anime is basically on Hulu. But once, I don't know why Disney just hasn't put Star out yet. It's weird. Disney, you're just being so weird about it. I don't get it. But anyways. In 2021, the Star brand opened, and we tried to refocus on Japanese content, including not only anime, but also live action. Nowadays, Japanese anime is aimed at a limited fan base. It's a completely different genre and is leading the way in Japanese entertainment. Our service delivers works that can be enjoyed by both men and women, from children to adults. I'm hoping for a high level of engagement, but I think it's a genre that can be enjoyed by a wide range of people. But here, you know what? Here, I'm going to read this part, and I think it will kind of maybe make sense why in the US Disney's being weird about it. It's said that the demand for Japanese anime has increased significantly over the past 10 years, not only in Japan, but also around the world. It's no longer a geeky thing. It's becoming more common. But here's the thing, yes, it is becoming more common in the US, but there's also this stigma that's still there for anime and also cartoons in general, that there's this mentality that cartoons, anime, anything animation really is only for kids. And it's just, and even video games too. It's just the weirdest thing. I'm hoping this mentality dies out. And I feel like a lot of it is in Hollywood. Hollywood is driving this mentality. It drives me up the wall. I can't stand it. Hollywood, if you're at fault for this, then fuck you. Ugh. God, I really feel like Hollywood's the driving force for this. Something tells me it is. Let's see. There's no doubt that it has undergone a huge change from 10 years ago. Japanese anime is now entering a golden age. I don't know. The size of the market has exceeded 3 trillion yen and continues to reach new highs. Compared to 10 years ago, what has changed from something that was aimed at a limited number of fans is that people started thinking about the business of videograms and TV broadcasts, and it says bought videograms, so I think, you know what I mean. I think it's supposed to be bot videos. Whatever. Of course, they still exist today, but as distribution has become more common, the target audience is no longer limited to Japan. That's why I decided to do this. I believe that Japanese anime is still evolving, and it plays a very important role as a communication tool for users around the world. I really do agree with this. The only thing that I am worried about, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on this, is probably starting around 2017-ish, maybe 2018-ish, that's when there was like a major shift in the anime industry, where it started to become more corporate, and you could tell via the art. And not all anime is like this. Like Studio Trigger is a good example of this. And that's because they don't take that many threads or take on that many projects, and you could tell, and the way that they produce their anime, you could tell how the end product is really beautiful. So you could tell that there's a lot of love and heart in it. But like a lot of anime nowadays, you don't see that soul in it, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. It's really heartbreaking with what's been happening in the anime industry. It really is. It's very, very, very corporate. The anime industry is slowly losing its soul. That's the better way to word it. And something I've been saying, especially, I think I've been really saying it since since 2018. While manga has really been in its golden, manga is really in its golden age. We're in a second modern manga renaissance. Anime's really been in its dark age. Not all of it. Not all of anime is like this. No. Like Ranger Reject is looking good from what I've been seeing. And Detective Conan looks fabulous right now. I'm not saying all. I'm just saying like a good chunk, if not the majority of anime right now has just been looking so bad. I'm hoping that anime is coming out of its dark age soon. But right now it's just, whoo. Oh, let's see. Another big factor is that it's now possible to simultaneously distribute to various countries and regions such as the United States and Asia, other than Japan. A notable example is Sandland the series, which recently started distribution and is gaining popularity all over the world. Of course, it has received a particularly strong response in Japan, but it is possible that it will be on par with that. We receive positive comments from people all over the world. We're receiving comments from people all over the world saying it was interesting, and it's hard to say which region is doing particularly well. A few years ago, the North American market was growing, so we focused on story. No, do not do that. No, Disney Japan, do not do that. No, No. The North American market was growing, so we focused on storytelling in a way that would be popular in North America. No. Do not have Western consultants tell you this. No, we do not want that. No, that scares me. No, Disney, you will fail if you do this. You will fail if you do this. We do not want stories focused that appeal on us. No, we just want Japanese stories. We like the Japanese stories. No. This could also mean, like, based on the stories that, based on the anime that we liked, that's what they're focusing on. But no, I just, based on how that was worded, I feel like this is Western consultants. Based on what we've seen with Disney, there was Western consultants involved. No, Disney, do not do that shit. Do not listen to Western consultants. We do not want that. No. If there is any original anime that looks like ass coming out of Disney, you know what it's from. It's because these motherfuckers are listening to Western consultants. I am no. Do not do that shit. That is bad. Okay, just in case, I ran this through DeepL, because Google Translate is not always the most reliable, and it says this here. Where are you? We have received comments in every language, and it is hard to say that any one region is doing particularly well. A few years ago, the North American market was growing, so we focused on storytelling that would be well received in North America. In Asia, a different genre was being received, and we as creators were conscious of the fact that we had to focus on domestic. See, that's like, when I see this, I'm just like, yeah, there's got to be Western consultants up in there. There's got to be Western consultants up in there fucking with this. North American and Asian markets now. Let me make sure this is. Yeah, it says here a different genre was popular, and we as creators were also conscious of the fact that it was popular in Japan, North America, and Asia. Nowadays, you can enjoy the same fun excitement at the same time, no matter where you are. Let me see if this is different here. In any region. Yeah. Okay. Disney Japan, you better have learned your lesson. Japan. Like, I'm telling you, that right there convinced me that these fuckers used Western consultants, and then once they realized their original audience did not like that shit, they're like, oh, we made a fucking mistake. Seriously, Disney Japan, do not do that. Do not listen to Western consultants. Do not do shit for the North American audience. Focus on your target audience. Focus on your main audience, which is Disney Japan. Which is Japan. Shit, we don't have Disney Star in North America. We don't. Why are you trying to cater to us when we do not have Disney Star? I don't understand that. That makes no fucking sense. I don't understand that. Oh my god, that makes no sense. That makes no freaking sense. Okay, let's see. Japanese anime has become so common around the world. I thought it was only for Japan, but however, it can become accepted in all. It has become accepted in all regions. I think the market is mature enough now. But here's the thing, though: Japanese anime. This is why manga is doing so well. And then we'll get to the common points between Disney's animation and Japanese anime. The thing is, the reason why manga is doing so well is because manga is made for Japan. It's made for the Japanese audience. It's not made for the American audience. It's not made for the European audience. It's not made for anybody fucking else but the Japanese audience. If you start making anime for the American audience, then it's gonna die. And it actually proved it right here. Don't do that shit. Disney Japan, you are doomed to fail if you do that. And also, as it said, why the fuck are you trying to make anything for us when we don't even have Disney Star? That's stupid. Whoever thought that was smart should be fired. Okay, now let's get to the common points between Disney's animation and Japanese anime. So Japanese anime has a history of unique evolution, unlike any other. There's also a kind of radical expression. Do you need to change your style when broadcasting to the world? No, you don't need to. I don't think there have been many. Thank you. I don't think there have been many changes. The fundamental storytelling and the precision of the action haven't changed, but there are some areas where people are adopting more acceptable expressions. In order to be seen by many people, it is natural to use expressions that do not hurt people or cause misunderstanding. Oh God. Misunderstandings. This may not be a negative thing, but rather an evolution. Wait, what? Evolution. When videograms were the mainstay, there was a trend that only those who wanted to buy them should buy them. But now that we are distributing them to a larger market as a service that can be viewed by adults and children at any time, our awareness has changed. Things are changing. Okay. Play devil's advocate here. If we're talking about worldwide, we're not talking about US. I understand to an extent, like if we're talking about like the Middle East, where you're dealing with like broadcast laws and all that. Fine. If we're talking about that and we're dealing with those kind of laws, or like we're dealing with like certain broadcast regulations, I can understand that. But if you're talking about other bullshit, if you're referring to other bullshit like in the US, I'm not going to buy that. Same China, that's a whole different story. I can understand what you're dealing with what he's saying in regards to that. But if you're talking about other bullshit, like if he's talking about woke bullshit, which I'm hoping he's not talking about, then I'm going to be furious. I don't think he is, though. I think he's just talking about broadcast regulations. Because again, the only one that I know of that has been censored to hell, or not censored to hell, that had like a weird sense. Oh God, that weird censor up in there was Viz. I still can't believe that Viz did that to Giselle. My God, that was the weirdest fucking thing. So goddamn weird. They went. Oh my God. No. Anyways, Japanese animation has a history of unique evolution. But what do you think it has in common with Disney's animation and how it differs? All right. The common denominator is really simple, but I believe that the core of all works is storytelling, emotional storytelling, in which the main character heads towards a goal, overcomes difficulties, and confronts them. So the most important thing to look into is the fact that there are two main things that are unique about Japanese anime. Genres other than anime, such as manga, novels, and games. Which, by the way, Disney has had a contract with Kodansha for over 50 years, which I still think is insane. I still can't believe it. Or I'm sorry, they've had a contract with Kodansha since the 1950s. It still drives me still wild. And the source of creativity never runs out. This is a great stimulus for the anime industry, which is able to continue producing more than 300 titles a year. I think that's because of this. Of course, there are many great works overseas, but what is more unique is the maturity of the original work market. The other thing is that Japanese anime production companies use almost the same production method. Sometimes we create a piece through cooperative play. That's why we can continue to create. There are places like this overseas, but I think it's more unique in Japan. Japan is how anime production is done in Japan. I think if he's talking about cooperative play, I wonder if he's talking about there's outsourcing, and then there's the cooperative play that's done. There's the stuff that's done in-house, like with Trigger. Then there's the studio cooperative. It's really complex. It's very, very complex. But anyways, this is the other reason why I really wanted to cover this, was because of the criteria for selecting distributed works. I thought this was very fascinating. So currently there's a number of a lot of popular works coming to Disney Plus, including Johan Time Machine Blues, Tokyo Revengers, Heaven Damakio, and obviously Ranger Reject. The criteria for selecting the works to be distributed is also a matter of concern. Well, with Disney, in regards to for a few of them, it's because of the contract with Kodansha, but I'm curious on the titles and some of the titles too. But anyways, again, the first point is to provide the best possible. Bleach is the one that I'm very curious about. But anyways, again, the first point is to provide the best possible storytelling. We are not thinking about specific genre or style of work. Our service is viewed by a wide variety of people, so we have focused on a specific genre. It's not like we're doing that. When users hear the term exclusive distribution, they may perceive it negatively. However, Disney Plus is said to be considering various measures to make the work even more exciting. I understand. Let's see. Where are we? I understand that people are a little surprised that Disney Plus will be exclusively distributing Japanese anime. We're a distribution platform, but we are also a company that sends out works. So a prime example, like I've been saying, of this is Kodansha, who wants to contribute to the excitement of the work rather than just focusing on its own distribution. Motherfucker, you've had the Kodansha since like the 1950s. Stop. Such as linking it with the movie version, like Sandland, the Sandland and Shueisha. What are you talking about? Or that's a different thing. Or linking it with TV broadcast by expanding our I missed the comma. Sorry, I fucked that up. By expanding our strategic collaboration, like with Yahoo. Yes, Yahoo still exists in Japan. We are working to expand our reach beyond just being a distribution platform. At Disney Plus, we aim to help bring Japan's best creativity and best storytelling to the world. I think that's very interesting on how, like, there's such a difference between Disney Plus in the US and Disney Japan. Like, I mean, this Japan is so focused on being that platform. Because I think it has to do, even though there is a streaming war technically going on in the US too, but the way that they're going about it here is like, we want to be that bitch. We want to be the one that has that anime for you. Like, we want to be, or we want not just that, we want to be more than a streaming platform. I like that. I really do. Then let's get to then they're talking about the Fable and Ranger Reject here. We've expanded our strategic collaboration with Kodansha to distribute the wonderful work of Tokyo Revengers, and thanks to that, we have decided to distribute it. We hope that both works will be enjoyed by the world. First and foremost, it was a work that people could enjoy it, and Sentai or Ranger Reject. I like that title more. The main character is not the Sentai hero, but the combatants who fight against them, gets them in. And the Fable, the main character, is an assassin who doesn't kill. Both are very innovative. I love Ranger Reject so much. Go read it. I cover it on this channel. The original works are also popular all over the world, and we are working with Kodansha to make them more popular. Even the settings, although the settings of the Fable and Ranger Reject are novel, they have been accepted by many people. It seems like a niche, but it's not. And what's interesting about it is that it's accepted even if it's off the beaten path. Although the setting is unusual, it is interesting, and it's considered innovative, original, and unique rather than niche. But it is niche. And innovative and original. And that may be the special feature of Japanese anime. Storytelling has evolved and strayed from the traditional way. I believe that no matter the setting, the points that impress people remain the same. What is the best storytelling that is universal and of any era? I believe that it could deliver equal excitement to all countries, regions, and generations. The combinations are endless, and although new things continue to be created, there are some things that will never change. So for those of you that don't know as well, like, there's not all titles of Macross are coming to the US. Fuck you, Harmony Gold, for that. But there's also, like, Kogias is coming as well, and they're going to continue to bring more stuff to Disney Plus. I just I'm impressed with what Disney Japan is doing. I really am. I'm impressed, but I'm also concerned. I really, really, really am. I'm in, I should let me reword this. Um, I'm impressed with. I'm going to say this about Yawata because I remember when I think it was Yawata that was there. Back I think it was 2021. Now that I think about it, back in 2021 when he was talking about how like the localizations and everything was going to be uncensored overseas. I'm very impressed with what he's trying to accomplish with Disney Plus Japan. And Star. I'm very impressed with that. I am still concerned that they're going to try and pull the stunt with North America, try to appease North American viewers again. But based on what I've seen here, because he did say that the Asian viewers were pissed when they tried to pull that stunt. I don't think they're going to do it again. I really think he learned his lesson. I'm going to go back to what he said here. Where is it? It said here. Wait. I think it was up here. Wait, I knew it was up here. Yeah, here it is. It says right here. A few years ago, the North American market was growing, so we focused on a storytelling in a way that would be popular in North America. And in Asia, a different genre was popular, and we as creators were also conscious of that fact that it was popular in Japan. I'm going to go back to what it was. I think it was in Deep L that said it, or no, hold on. There it is. There it is. Let's see. There it is. A few years ago, the North American market was growing, so we focused on storytelling that would be well received in North America. In Asia, a different genre was being received, and we as creators were conscious of the fact that we had to focus on domestic. But yeah, they realized it. I think they realized that we shouldn't be focusing on the North American market. We need to focus on our domestic market. Yawata, don't do that shit. No. Don't focus on the North. Yawata, if you focus on the North American market, you are doomed to fail. But as I said, I think the thing that impresses me the most of what Yawata is trying to do is that he is trying to make Disney Plus Star. He's trying to turn it into a powerhouse. I feel like Disney in the US is wasting Disney Plus. They ain't doing shit with it. They're just dumping all this garbage onto it. They're not doing anything with it. Meanwhile, as I said, in Disney Japan, it's trying to do something really cool with it. They're trying to turn it into like a anime powerhouse, anime and Japanese live action powerhouse. I think they're trying to. I don't know if they're doing as much Korean stuff on there. I feel like Netflix is the place that Netflix Asia is going to be more of that Korean powerhouse. But I'm very curious what you guys think. Do you guys think Disney is going to become that Japanese powerhouse in terms of live stream? I should say this: the Japanese distribution powerhouse. Really do. I think it's between. It's obvious Netflix is in the mix, sure, because they got One Piece and stuff. But man, Disney is really coming for you, Netflix. Disney is becoming that anime streaming powerhouse. It really is. I don't. Did you guys see this coming? I think them didn't see it coming. I'm going to say this. I think the moment that Disney announced their partnership with Kodansha and got the streaming rights for Bleach, I think that's when I knew they were going to be doing something, that they were going to be that they were going to take over the anime streaming market. Oh, I think that's when I knew. And that and when Yawata was saying that he was going to make sure that everything was that there was not going to be shit in streaming jail. Well, minus Macross, but that's the other thing too. Macross being exclusive on Disney Plus is a huge deal, and not -2 being in streaming jail. But that's not his fault. That's the Harmony Gold's fault. That was out of his control. But Disney Plus is really coming for you, Netflix. You might be screwed. We'll see what happens, because remember, Disney Plus Disney Plus Star started in 2021. This is 3 years into Disney Plus Star. I'm very curious where we're going to be at in the next 10 years. How much you want to bet by 2030 that Disney Plus Star is just going to demolish Netflix? It's going to not just demolish, overtake Netflix. I would not be surprised if it overtakes Netflix. Oh, I would not. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.